Do you know the history of Marcus Mosiah Garvey? Join me for the next few minutes to explore more about Marcus Garvey. Marcus Mosiah Garvey was born on August 17, 1887, in St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica, to Marcus Garvey Sr. and Sarah Jane Richards. He was the youngest of 11 siblings. Growing up in rural poverty, Garvey was exposed to the harsh realities of colonial oppression and racial discrimination. Despite limited resources, he showed academic promise and attended elementary school in St. Ann's Bay. His father instilled in him a strong sense of racial pride and self-reliance. In 1910, Garvey traveled to Central America, where he worked as a timekeeper on a banana plantation. During this time, he became influenced by the ideas of Booker T. Washington, the renowned African-American educator and leader, who emphasized self-help, economic empowerment, and vocational training for black people. Garvey was inspired by Washington's philosophy of racial uplift and sought to apply these principles to the conditions faced by black people in Jamaica and beyond. In 1914, Garvey founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA, in Jamaica, with the goal of uniting black people worldwide to achieve social, political, and economic advancement. The UNIA sought to combat racial prejudice and uplift black communities through education, entrepreneurship, and self-determination. Garvey's vision of a unified global black identity resonated with many, and the UNIA quickly gained popularity. In 1916, Garvey traveled to the United States, where he aimed to raise awareness of the UNIA's mission and expand its reach. He settled in Harlem, New York, a vibrant center of black culture and activism. There, he founded the American branch of the UNIA, known as the African Communities League, ACL. Garvey's dynamic leadership and powerful oratory skills attracted a large following among African Americans disillusioned with the persistent racial discrimination and violence they faced. During the years 1919–1920, the UNIA-ACL experienced unprecedented growth and influence. Garvey's magnetic personality and bold vision captured the imagination of millions of black people worldwide. The organization's membership swelled to over 6 million, making it one of the largest black-led movements in history. Garvey's message of black pride, self-reliance, and Pan-African unity resonated with diverse audiences, from working-class communities in Harlem to intellectuals in Africa and the Caribbean. In 1918, Garvey launched the Negro World newspaper, which served as the official organ of the UNIA-ACL. The newspaper provided a platform for Garvey to disseminate his ideas, rally support for the organization, and promote black culture and achievements. In 1919, Garvey founded the Black Star Line, a shipping company aimed at facilitating trade and transportation among black communities worldwide. The Black Star Line symbolized Garvey's commitment to economic empowerment and self-sufficiency for black people. Garvey's growing influence and popularity attracted the attention of the U.S. government, which viewed his movement as a threat to established racial hierarchies. In 1922, Garvey was arrested and charged with mail fraud in connection with the sale of stock in the Black Star Line. Despite Garvey's claims of innocence and allegations of government conspiracy, he was convicted and sentenced to prison. His incarceration weakened the UNIA-ACL and led to internal divisions within the organization. In 1927, after serving 2 years of his sentence, Garvey was released from prison and deported to Jamaica. Despite his legal troubles and the decline of the UNIA-ACL, Garvey's ideas left a lasting impact on the black liberation movement. His emphasis on black pride, self-determination, and Pan-African solidarity inspired subsequent generations of activists and leaders, including Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., and the leaders of the civil rights movement. Garvey's vision of a unified global black identity continues to resonate with people of African descent worldwide, and his legacy remains a source of inspiration for movements for social justice and black empowerment. Marcus Garvey's influence on the Rastafari movement is profound and enduring. His advocacy for black pride, Pan-Africanism, and the repatriation of African descendants to Africa deeply resonated with Rastafarians. Garvey's teachings inspired Rastafarians to embrace their African roots, reject colonial oppression, and reclaim their cultural heritage. Symbols associated with Garvey, such as the red, black, and green colors, have been adopted by the Rastafari movement, alongside his philosophical emphasis on liberation, empowerment, and social justice. Garvey's legacy continues to serve as a source of inspiration for Rastafarians in their spiritual journey and quest for social transformation. That's all for today. If you love history, kindly subscribe, like, share and comment for more educative and eye-opening content. Let's learn history together.